Well, those arrests came as hundreds of emergency workers started their busiest night of the year, with Adelaide shifting into party mode. Forced to deal with everything from alcohol poisoning to sexual assault and fire danger, authorities are pleading for moderation this New Year's Eve.
Police are already on the streets, breath testing stations like this one at Elizabeth, just the start of a busy night. The biggest party of the year, a night to remember for most, but not for some.
There'll be a very low tolerance for antisocial behaviour and particularly violent or behaviour that impacts on other people's enjoyment of the evening.
Hundreds of extra police, paramedics and hospital staff on duty.
If people are not well hydrated, clearly their general medical health fails, and that will ultimately end up putting them into hospital or something even worse.
History shows Royal Adelaide will get a 25% spike in emergency cases.
We have seen an increase in the combination of alcohol and methamphetamine over recent years. We see an increase in the number of patients with agitation, very reactive very quickly, and can become violent and very difficult to manage.
Firefighters ready to confront the danger posed by tonight's hot weather, strong winds and widespread use of illegal fireworks.
All it needs is one spark or a careless sparkler to be placed on the ground and we've got a fire, and we're just trying to avoid those occurrences.
Well, just to be vigilant because we don't want things to turn into tragedy on New Year's Eve.
Total fire bans are in force in 8 districts. Finally, some sage advice to revellers everywhere.
If they are going to drink, have a full stomach, keep well hydrated with water, but just be careful and don't overdo it.
Live now to Catherine Kennedy at Elder Park. And Kat, it's a family venue there tonight. How's it looking so far?
Well, Will, as you can see behind me, the stage is set. Elder Park is ready for a bumper crowd with around 30,000 expected to come here for the free concert, which begins in around an hour. Now, streams of people have been walking past, but they've been making their way to the other side of the River Torrens to Adelaide Oval for the sold-out Big Bash Clash. Now, what this means is that the whole Riverbank precinct is set to come alive ahead of 2014. Now, Glenelg is also hosting a big event, and there's a smaller one at Brighton, so Will, plenty of New Year's Eve celebrations and options for families.
Thanks, Catherine. And we're set to swelter our way through the night with little relief from today's heat. Live to Virginia Langenberg at Glenelg. And Virginia, as we've seen, the party is already starting to gear up there at the Bay.
That's right, Will. Things are really kicking along down here at Glenelg. We're expecting a crowd of around 40,000 strong to pack into the Bay here for a massive glow party, which starts at around 6:30. It's still quite hot. Temperatures haven't dropped too much from our high of just under 37 earlier today, and it will be hot going into the night as well. Our low is 28, so a very balmy, warm send-off to 2013. And of course, I'll have all the details as well for what the first week of 2014 will hold. There'll be some rain on the way after tonight, so lap up these fine and warm conditions. I'll have all the details a little later.